anybody who sits in this out there still to this day believes that this is a put on thing, give me an Oscar, because I must win an award. This is probably the longest running movie you ever seen in life.
Do you think you deserve an Oscar?
Yeah, man, I deserve an Oscar for this. If I'm acting, give me the Oscar. Denzel can't beat me for that one. Yeah.
Not Denzel. No, he's pretty good though.
I'm good, but he never do a 10-year movie like me. I do it for 10 years now. As a matter of fact, 35 years.
White Yardie on the BG show. How's it going, my guy?
Oh, go on.
And we're out here in Chubby's. You know, this is an iconic spot here in the city to get some good food.
Okay, that be good then. Thanks for introducing me then and let me know about that.
Yeah, well, I know you're going to be in the city for quite some time. You have a few shows here.
Yeah, I'm going to be here for a while. But I love Canada anyway, so Canada always nice.
You like Canada better than the UK?
Yes, 1,000,000%.
Oh!
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah? Why?
Yo, Canada just better here, so man, on a vibe better, people are nicer, the atmosphere is better, you get me? Like, it just feels more at home here than when I'm back in the UK, if I'll be honest.
Yeah, you think you'd ever move here to Toronto?
I've been saying it from my first ever come to Canada for the shows. I've been saying, yo, I'm gonna move here.
Wow.
Like 1,000,000%. I think what I like is that the embrace of cultures that I like here.
Yeah.
Not to say like in London they don't do these things, like in the UK it's not to say they don't embrace the cultures, but it's just there's too many gatekeepers on the cultures. That's
what
the
do you mean
problem.
by that though?
It's like, you know, people decide what you can take part in and what you cannot take part in somebody else's culture instead of embracing it. You understand what I mean?
Right.
It's like people are quick to cancel people. Like if they see you or if they see you doing something that's not part of your culture, they want to cancel you.
Right.
But it's like, so you can't embrace it. So it's like, it's a carnival. It's like, are you saying like, if you're not from the Caribbean, you can't go carnival? Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
I hear what you're saying. I
people
hear what you're saying. I wonder if that's because, you know, here in Canada, everybody's an immigrant, unless you're indigenous, right? Everybody has come from other places.
Probably.
It's interesting that you bring up that fact, though, because I know, I mean, over the course of the last year, you've been doing a lot of interviews, and there's been some interviews that probably, I would say, maybe went a little left compared to how you would have wanted it to go.
When did you decide that you were Jamaican? Was it when you came back over here? Was it when someone asked you, like, was there an experience where you just felt, I identify as a Jamaican man?
Let me explain to you, yeah? And I don't know if I've ever said this on an interview anywhere yet, but my mother, before me, she had a miscarriage. So when she was pregnant with me, she could have gave birth to me in Jamaica.
Right.
But where we live, the hospitals weren't great. So obviously she has that opportunity to leave. Once she had me and did the checks, 3 months on a plane back to Jamaica. So from there until what I know has been that. So it's not like I wake up one day and say, oh, 5-year-old, I want to be Jamaican. Oh, 10-year-old, I think I'm Jamaican. 12-year-old,
Yeah, cool.
I'm definitely Jamaican.
Yeah.
It's just what's inside, you understand what I mean, brother?
People, if you ask the right questions, you get the right answers, you know what I mean?
Right.
And I'm at a place now where I don't mind educating dumb people, you get me? If I have to. You get me? So, yeah.
No, I hear you. I also heard from a little birdie that you're a freestyler.
Who?
A little birdie.
Brother, I don't know what you name. What you name? Doolittle? Dr. Doolittle, boy, little bird. You chat to bird. Man, I want to talk to bird.
I have birds all over
I
my
heard
ear.
from a little bird. I talk to Bob Marley about 3 little bird when they're on him doorstep. I must them, they always talk to about freestyle. Where they exit there? Man, I come tell me about freestyle.
But we're not going to ask for any more free because we want people to pay for the show.
Oh, comedy
that
freestyle.
wasn't that good,
talk.
guys? Wasn't that good? Holy!
Yeah, that was good.
You know, our audience, they want to know a little bit more about you. Like, how did you even get into comedy? How did you know you were funny?
I didn't.
No.
I didn't.
So who told you?
People where watch videos and see me on social media. Those were the people that said, yo, you're funny, try to stand up, you know what I mean? And again, it goes back to what I'm saying about Canada, is because when I started to do the videos early, like I talk like way back before Instagram even had videos, we talk from Keek days. Remember there's an app called Keek, maybe you're too young.
I might be too young for that.
Yeah, too young them time, they want to know
I
name
remember
Keek.
Vine.
Yeah, it was before Vine.
Even before Vine?
Yeah, Keek was a hot app, man, and there was a lot of Canadians on there as well.
Yeah.
And they were just encouraging me, like, and the videos that I was doing is not like it's not like I set out to do comical videos. It just ended up that what I was saying, people found funny.
So how did it start to, like, resonate worldwide?
I think social media is the biggest thing because it's like just by as soon as you post it go worldwide. You know, anywhere in the world you can watch it. You understand what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like at first it was a lot of curiosity to it because when this internet is so big now, before it's like you wouldn't see somebody like me as much around the world. You know what I mean?
You mean a white guy who speaks patois?
You wouldn't see that.
Okay.
You understand what I mean? Around the world, unless you go to the Caribbean yourself and you grow around this and know it. But people around the world wouldn't see this. So now they're seeing that. I feel like at first when they see it, it's more they're intrigued by it and fascinated by it. There might be some people who buy into it because they feel like it's a gimmick. There might be some who genuinely just believe, like they know man real, so they check in like that as well. But for me, my job is to make it worldwide, is to make sure that I make comedy that can be translated around the world as well. So I don't just want Jamaican people coming to my shows. I want everybody.
You know, you mentioned that some people at first may have thought it was a gimmick. I'm sure you probably heard that a lot in the beginning.
Yeah.
What was your reaction to that?
Well, I know the truth, so I'm not really too, like at first, yeah.
But what is the truth? Like,
truth, it out there on social, it out there everywhere, man. Look, man, like I grew up in Jamaica from a baby all the way until I'm 18 years old, like went to school, everything, like that's my foundation, you know what I mean? Like that, my day-to-day life is that, you get me? So it's like, it's not like, man, just wake up and not pretend to be something, you understand? But to the people who always say it, I always say, like, do you really believe that after all these years, there's nobody out there that is upset with me from back in the day where could have come out and say, yo, I know this guy. Me and him used to go to school together. He's from a countryside in England somewhere. You tell me I have one girlfriend when he hate me? Wait, say no, they're going to expose me now? Come on, man. But I know something would have come out. So anybody who sits in this out there still to this day believes that this is a put-on thing, give me an Oscar, because I must win an award. This is probably the longest running movie I've ever seen in my life.
Do you think you deserve an Oscar?
Yeah, man, I deserve an Oscar for this. If I'm acting, give me the Oscar. Denzel can't beat me on that one. Yeah.
Not Denzel. No, he's pretty good though.
I'm good, but he never do a 10-year movie like me. I do it for 10 years now. As a matter of fact, 35 years. 30. How old me? I can't remember my age, you know.
You don't know how old you is?
I know I'm going to say it out on social media. People say, I'm old, I'm young. You're only as old as you feel, man.
It's crazy because I feel like comedy right now is kind of going through this state of turbulence, right? Where, you know, you can't really say as many things as you once could. And for, you know, in some cases that's a good thing. In other cases, a lot of comedians are saying that they feel censored.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
No, definitely. I can understand it from two sides of how people are seeing it. We have to be very careful, you know what I mean? Because sometimes we say things, and you might feel like it's funny, but it's offensive to somebody else, or somebody could be somebody's religion, somebody's belief, or somebody's race, something like that. You know what I mean? And culture as well. So you have to be very careful. If you're doing something that's funny and it's a joke, and if you're using certain words and that, as long as it's not in a harmful way, it should be okay. You understand what I mean? But people are too sensitive now. So people are now saying, nope, you can't do that, which I do get that sense to it. But with me now, what I've tried my best to do over the years, or from doing comedy, is always tell jokes about myself and my life, my family. So if anybody I go find offense to it, I'm a family.
Right.
And
do they find offense to it?
No, them can't say nothing, man. them good, you know what I mean? Them hear it first and then them, you know, yeah.
What's some of the craziest things that have gone down in your family?
You ask too much, you know.
That's my job.
Yeah, that one, the crazy things going on family, a whole heap of crazy things going on, but we can't tell you, we have to save it for a special. Like right now, you know, this is my third tour I'm going to be doing, which is mostly covering stuff that's been going on during COVID times, you know what I mean? Like what it was like during lockdown with the family and everybody, you know what I mean? What it was like coming out of lockdown and getting back to normal life.
Which comedians do you like to watch? Which comedians make you laugh?
I was never really into comedy from young. You know, some comedians, they know it from young, they want to do it, they like it, and they start studying it. Like when people ask me my top 5, they're surprised, like Richard Pryor and Dave Chappelle are not even in my top 5.
So who's in your top 5?
Yeah, exactly. So Eddie Murphy in my top 5.
Yeah.
Cat Williams in my top 5. Yeah. Bernie Mac. Kevin Hart, and Martin Lawrence.
Those are all great ones.
Even Tracy Morgan would have squeezed in there as well.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
makes the top 6.
But I know, but that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't even put Richard and Dave Chappelle in there. You understand? And a lot of people will look at it like every comedian. I feel like a lot of comedians put Dave Chappelle in their top 5.
Yeah.
Just out of respect and just because everybody does it. Yeah, when in reality, you probably have comedians that you watch that you find more funny.
Yeah.
So it's like, even with Kevin Hart, to an extent, it's like Kevin Hart's in my top 5 for comedy reason, but more work, how hard he works. You understand what I mean? So because of how hard he works, I put him in my top 5.
You see, if I was a pilot, you probably hear me talk once or twice for the whole flight. No, real talk. For the whole flight, you might hear me talk once, maybe twice. First time you hear me talk is when we take off or when we get on the plane. Just say, yo, good morning, people. Thanks for flying with me. We'll soon take off. When you reach, you reach. You feel turbulence. I say, yo, the plane is shaking, you know, like, what you don't want me to do? Patrol in the road, them up here. If you don't want to put on a seatbelt, put it on, because if we crash, that not going to save you. Last time you hear me talk when we land, yo, we're there. What more you want to hear me say?
I always wondered, as a comedian, I mean, when you drop a joke and it doesn't land and nobody laughs, what do you do? How are you feeling on the inside?
Yeah. Boy, I don't even know why you ask me that right now, you know, because I think about it like, you know the one where you say, yo, that never happened to me yet, but it's like, the difference is when you're doing a tour, you already have your material together already, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's material that you probably tested and proven it already, so you kind of already know how to work it, you understand? There is times when you're testing out material, but you don't do it on a show like this, you do it on a more smaller show, and sometimes you test out a joke and it don't work, and there's ways of doing it. You can acknowledge that it didn't work, or you say, oh, that was a new joke, I still need to work on it. Or you just say, hey, well, that one wasn't funny. Keep it moving, on to the next, you know what I mean? So,
And you just say that right in the mic and keep it
yeah,
doing it?
man, then you get a laugh from that. Yeah, so then you're like, oh, well, that one was funny. Yeah.
So you literally just have to own it.
I've taken risk in comedy before many times where I have literally thought of a joke just before going on stage and go up on stage and tell the joke. Yeah, like even my wife would vouch that. I remember one time my wife was driving to a show and I talked to her about one incident that I see happen, and we were laughing at the incident, and we go up on stage and talk about it again. And it worked. Yeah, man. She was like, you really go past it? I said, yeah, like sometimes, like right now, if me and you're there and we're talking about something and find it funny enough, me go up on stage and tell it as a joke. Yeah, man. Definitely.
Does your wife actually find you hilarious?
You know what? She does. She actually does. Yeah, man, she does.
Sometimes.
No, like sometimes, yes, obviously. She's my biggest critic. You understand? So if I make her laugh, I know that joke is definitely a big joke. Because she's very harsh. Like she will hear me tell a joke and say, not that one. I'm say, all right, cool. Change that, change this, change that. But she good.
Do you consider yourself successful?
I feel I am. I feel I could be more successful. I feel like I should be more successful. But you know, everything happens to time, you know, God timing, you know what I mean? So you don't rush anything, you know what I mean? You can get frustrated with the timing of it and be like, yo, see other things happening and be like, yo, why not me? Why am I not getting this, getting that? But when your time, you just have to be prepared and make sure you're ready for whenever that happens. But I feel like I am successful, but I do believe I should be more successful than I am now.
I hear you. That's such an honest answer. You know, I do wonder, and I'd love to get your honest feedback on this. Like, a lot of people look at you and see you as extremely successful in this comedy world.
Yeah.
I know we kind of touched on it, but just from your own perspective, like, do you think, you know, the oxymoron of you being a white man speaking patois, do you think that privilege of being a white man has helped your career?
No. I'm not gonna tell you exactly why, yeah? Because I used to think that before, yes. Like I said to you early on when I said that at first people are interested, but what a lot of people don't realize is, and in the UK, because I live in the UK, so this is where I can give my experience. I have been on the UK TV twice, yeah? and I've been on the UK TV twice.
You give us a yeah, by the way, like the British guys.
Oh yeah. So I've been on the UK national TV, 2 different channels twice, and both times it was Black History Month when I went on. No other time of the year, only that time of the year they wanted to bring me on there, right? Cool. I still go through the same situations where, because I said, I want to word it the right way. It's like I am not white enough, but I'm not Jamaican enough for them. So I don't get the opportunities that people might feel like I get, or should, or, you know what I mean, like, or that privilege. The fact that when, yes, white, oh, he's white, Jamaican, oh no, it stopped right there. I almost go through the same, I always say this, like, you know, mixed race people, right? I always feel like I can understand with them in a way, because it's like sometimes they don't know where they fit into things. It's like sometimes like they're with black people because of their black side of the family, but then they're with the white side as well. So it's like they're in between and they don't know, you understand? And that happens to me a lot. So I don't feel like no one's ever booked me just on the fact that I am white. You understand? It's because of who I am as a person.
No, I hear you on that, and I appreciate you being honest and answering the question. Anytime I have, you know, anybody that's Jamaican that comes on the show, I have to ask them this question.
Yeah.
All right? Ready?
Yeah.
Oxtail or Currygo?
No, that's not even a question. You have to ask somebody else that.
No, you have to answer that.
No, but oxtail, me I go choose.
Ah, he's a real one.
Me I go choose oxtail all
He's
day,
a
every
real
day.
one.
Yeah, like,
You know, Shensia chose Currygo.
There's nothing like curry.
No, but there's nothing like oxtail.
No, but you have something like oxtail because you have stewed chicken,
Right.
stewed chicken foot. Once it's stew, but there's nothing like curry. Curry, especially curry goat, if done properly though.
That's what I'm saying. You can't eat anybody
No,
Currygo.
no. My curry goats.
yeah, but you have to understand what she you know. She have the Indian side in her, you know, so the curry.
But so do I.
She the curry. No.
No, but I know. Yeah, I do.
Okay, you have the distant one.
Yep.
She have the very close one right there. That's why Shensia choose it. You know, Shensia choose the curry goat because she love curry. She look like somebody who loves curry, like roti and them something, the regular curry. Yeah, right now she probably do all the curry chicken right now. So, I can do a wicked steamed fish.
Yeah, you can cook?
Yeah, man, I can do a wicked steamed fish. I love cook steamed fish, man. Can do some nice.
And you season it proper?
Proper with the seasoning them or me use, yeah, Jamaica Valley season. If you check it out, man, I can get some. You can cook, by the way, by me give and you waste it, you know.
No. I don't cook, but
you know, some people, you give people some food thing for cook or them stuff like that. You see it all three years later, you come and you see pack same, you collect those. I want this, you better. You give me it back. It's like when you give people gift around Christmas time.
Yeah.
And you don't like it, what you do? You keep it till next year, you give it back to them.
100%.
Yeah, and when them can't say nothing when you give it back to them, you know? And them know say a foolishness them give and force. Yeah, alright, now keep this till next year for you, wait. Next year, just give it back to them. Yeah, man.
Tickets are sold out. Can people still get tickets?
Yeah.
Where can they go to buy tickets?
WhiteYardie.com. We're gonna add another Toronto show.
White Yardie on the BG Show. Thank you so much, my
Respect,
guy.
man. Bless up,
Congratulations
bless
on
up,
all the
bless up,
success.
bless up, yeah.
Hey, BG Squad. Thanks so much for checking out our channel. And listen to this. We have more great content for you, like this video right here and this video right here. By the way, don't forget to subscribe to this channel right now and tap that notification bell.